Heaven's California.
Hey guys, today I'm going to be reacting to another video by Mr. Nightmare, 12 creepiest doorbell camera clips. So I was going to react to 3 disturbing true stories, but I didn't realize that that was a re-upload because I remember I clicked into the video just so I would know if it's loud enough, and then I was like, wait a second, I remember these stories, so I'm not going to react to that one again because of course I already did. So get rid of that one. So this one is 12 creepiest doorbell camera clips. This video is 10 minutes long. 10 minutes, 23 seconds long, not too bad. Not too much else to say, but I think the thumbnail is of a video I have seen before. So I think one of these 12 I've seen, but that's obviously one of the 12, so let's get into this. Would you guys want me to see the return of the occasional countdowns to this videos? Yes. Yeah, that's one I saw. I saw that one and I was like, okay,
this video was captured by a Reddit user's doorbell camera.
He claims to have woken up to his dog going crazy outside, followed by a notification from the app Ring, saying motion was detected at his door. Upon opening the app, he's greeted to nothing but an eyeball looking directly into his camera, and a man whispering and mumbling to himself.
yeah, I remember that one. I was like, oh.
He proceeds to knock and ring the doorbell. He then begins trying his luck at the doorknob and window, all the while still mumbling and whispering to himself. After the homeowner threatens to call the police, the man gets defensive and claims he was just looking for his dog.
Yeah, okay, that's why you're...
Okay, I was just looking for my dog, fight him.
Yeah, okay. Okay, there.
You don't have to get all that cat stuff, honey.
Yeah, because it's in the camera, right? What do you... That's that one I've already seen. That was really creepy, especially the eye.
We see a man seemingly waiting to be led into a house. Whether it's his house or not is unknown. As he waits by the door, a strange animal-like, transparent figure can be seen floating towards the door, and as it reaches and passes the man, he turns, possibly reacting to a sound he may have heard.
What? Yo, it's so creepy. What? Yo, yeah, he just turns as... What? What the hell? That's creepy as hell. Oh my god. It's like some kind of ghost.
These are 2 clips that were likely taken back during the entire clown epidemic of 2016.
God.
In this first clip, we see someone dressed as a clown wielding a small sword, lurking around by the front door for a bit and running off after ringing the doorbell.
I think he knows there's a camera there. It's kind of obvious. But yeah, he ran away.
Similarly, in this next clip, someone dressed as a clown can be seen standing in the distance, looking at the front door.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
After a while, he approaches the door.
Yeah, this one I've seen too.
The doorbell camera for a few seconds.
I've seen this clip too. I think by Nightmare Files.
Whether these were pranks meant to scare the homeowners or not, most people wouldn't want to open their doors to these 2.
I sure wouldn't. I'd be like, yeah, I'm just gonna call the police. Thanks, bye. Good, leave, bye.
In this video, around 2 p.m., the man in the dark hoodie seen here apparently rang the doorbell and no one answered. The man who lives in this house was wearing headphones, therefore couldn't hear the doorbell.
So there's 2 guys.
The man in the hoodie likely presumed no one was home, and soon returned with his friend in the white hoodie around 15 minutes later. The man in the dark hoodie attempts to kick in the door, while his friend in the white hoodie stands by. The man who owns the house is able to hear the loud bangs of the attempted burglar's foot hitting the door, and he yells out something unintelligible that scares the 2 men off.
What?
In this video, the camera catches a shirtless man approaching the door.
Apparently this guy
Instead of
was
actually
up to...
ringing the bell or knocking on the door, he pretends to knock on the door. What you can't see on the screen is a car that's waiting for the man in front of the house. According to the homeowner, he could be seen talking to someone waiting in the car off camera later on.
Fake knocking.
It's likely that the shirtless man was forced to do something by the person in the car. Clearly something that he doesn't want to do, given that he fakes an entire conversation with the homeowner, all the while checking to make sure the person in the car could see him talking.
Oh shit, he talks to himself the entire time.
Okay. Sorry about that. Sorry.
Hmm. That's
It was
kind of
apparent
odd.
he or the person in the car were looking for a person named Matt, who they thought lived in this house. One could only imagine
no
what
Matt
this man
lives
was
here.
put out to do to this mad person.
Crap. Number 7. Yeah, these stories
This
make me like
The
paranoid.
doorbell camera detects motion, but seemingly nothing appears in the frame, except for a small white orb that floats across the screen. Some paranormal investigators have referred to orbs appearing in pictures and videos from allegedly paranormal sources. Apparently the orb in this video is significant enough to trip the motion sensors of the camera system.
That's kind of creepy. And it's really hot in this room, so don't mind me if I'm like sweating
This one isn't
randomly.
a video, but rather a pretty disturbing picture caught by a Redditor's doorbell camera.
Okay.
After being woken up by a notification on their phone, they checked it to see a message saying, "Your doorbell detected a visitor." After checking the app, they didn't see anything, and as anyone would, assumed it was maybe a bug or a small animal that tripped the motion sensor.
Yeah.
However, the Redditor received more notifications, and after checking the app again, was faced with this disturbing image.
Oh my god.
Whether it's even a male or female is almost impossible to tell, but perhaps the most disturbing part of the image is the shape and distance of the person's eyes.
Okay, it looks like there's
It's
no...
not something anyone would ever want to see at their front door.
And it looks like they have no arms too. Holy crap.
In this video, we see someone wearing a mask approaching the door and covering the doorbell with a piece of tape. The homeowner got an alert that motion was detected on the porch, and upon checking the footage was ready to grab his gun. It's not known what was done while the tape was covering the camera, but eventually one side of the tape peeled off, revealing the person in the mask was gone. The homeowner doesn't know if it was simply kids playing a prank or someone who meant him and his family harm.
That's scary. I think doorbell cameras are actually like pretty
This
effective,
video
kind of like
shows
security
exactly why
cameras.
you should always check who's outside your door before opening it. This doorbell camera caught 2 men in front of the house. One of them approaching the front door and ringing the doorbell, armed with a gun.
Oh my god.
He attempts to hide his face as he approaches the door, then hides off to the side, waiting for someone to open up.
That's
The other man
terrifying.
walks down the sidewalk, waiting for his friend to do whatever he was about to do. But luckily, nobody answered the door.
Oh my god. That's scary.
This homeowner's camera captured 2 suspicious men pull up in their driveway and wait outside their front door. The one on the left quickly notices the camera and the 2 flee.
Oh, there's the camera right there. He's like, I'm leaving. Yeah, okay, so looks like there's pretty good reason to have a yeah. Looks like there's pretty damn good reason to have a doorbell camera.
But not even 15 minutes later, the 2 pull up into the homeowner's driveway again, having
What?
apparently decided they'd go through with the break-in anyway.
Oh,
This
so I
time,
came
one
back.
of them immediately attempts to kick the door down, but the homeowner is ready this time and speaks through the doorbell speaker, claiming the police are on their way.
They leave again.
This time.
Idiots.
On September 10th, 2018,
And this one I
a
remember.
Florida man wearing a bulletproof vest and carrying an assault rifle rang his neighbor's doorbell at 4 in the morning. The homeowner grabbed her 2 children and stayed put in the bathroom. After spotting the man on her security footage, she immediately called the police and her husband, who was out of town for work. Roughly 25 minutes later, the police arrived. The man faced aggravated assault charges. The homeowner said the daughter of the unnamed man had stayed at their home recently, claiming she was afraid of her own father.
Okay, the last one.
At some off hour in the night, this man's doorbell camera captures a mysterious, transparent-looking, blurry figure slowly moving down the sidewalk across the street.
Where? I can't see it. Wait, what? I see it now. What? Was that even there? It looks like someone walking. A car, yeah. What? That's so creepy.
It closely resembles a human, and that's what most may assume. But the weird part of this one is that after reviewing the footage, the homeowner asked a neighbor who also had a camera to check their footage at the same time.
Oh, awesome.
And their footage didn't reveal the figure walking down the sidewalk.
Okay, is it gonna show it again? Let's see. I can't see it yet. Do a jump scare coming? No? I don't know, jump scares. Oh, there it is. What is that? Okay, pause before I get a jump scare. Okay, so yeah, some of those clips I have seen before. Some of them were new to me as well, so I'm glad I reacted to it. But I think just like my last doorbell camera reaction video, I was also pretty like scared and paranoid because like I hate seeing stuff like that. Plus we don't have a doorbell camera, so it just makes me kind of think, you know. So obviously it is good to have like security cameras or a doorbell camera. I feel like a doorbell camera may be even better because you just pay, I don't know if you pay every month or how it works. Kind of like a security system, I have no idea how it works, but obviously just put the doorbell camera and then it just like, you know, it's always recording, right? And then if someone comes, then it's obviously awesome. You get a notification who's there, and then you can talk to them. That's really cool. I know my sister has that, and I should actually probably get that too. I don't mind doing that. It's just like sometimes the Wi-Fi may be an issue, or you know, and our Wi-Fi is not good at all, so I don't even think it'll connect from all the way outside. It's not going to because no, it's just not going to. It's trash.